I want to bring up something about trolls. We've had this one, I do believe it's only one person, making numerous accounts and becoming into a broadcast and disrupting it. What we need to do when a troll comes in is to ignore them. Ignore. It is the hardest thing for a broadcaster to ignore a troll. All right. However, there are things that we can do and you as a viewer can do. Do not reply to a troll ever. All right. It's hard for me to do this. Hey, Daniel, trolls are haps. Yeah, well, it's on my. They are. I'm sure they're going to be here. It is on my Facebook. They're on Twitch. They're all over the place. And when we share out our broadcast, it goes to these other platforms where other people can see it. Now, as a broadcaster, I did add several, I think about 15 people into my moderation. When I was on Periscope, I never had any moderators because I gave them 3 strikes, you're out rule. But this gentleman is very disruptive and narcissistic person. A narcissistic person wants the spotlight on them and they'll do anything to get it on them. The way we can avoid a narcissistic person is to stay clear of them and do not respond to them. All right. Now, when this person comes in, I have to go into each platform and delete the comments. When you're on Haps here, my moderators can actually delete the comments as they are, or I can mute them. What I had to do on my last broadcast is actually stop what I was doing and come into my own broadcast studio here and mute that person on this broadcast, because you have to mute it on each platform. So if the person is here, I need to mute them on Haps. And then I went into my Facebook business page and I had to delete all the comments and then ban that user and block the user. You have to block, ban, and mute all the comments on that other platform. And I'm sure it's similar to the other ones. I really don't have too much ban on YouTube. I've had, I think, one on YouTube. Hey, Bernie, how are you doing? And there are several people, and I don't want to mention them, but I need to, okay? Because we need to join together and wake up, people. Wake up and let's get together as a community and wipe this person clear off of social media. All right. You need to go into the person's account because there are several accounts in here that this person's on, and he is here on Haps. He is here on Haps. And if you say, oh, no, that person's so nice. No, they have a nice account and they have a bad account. Okay. And I'm going to name the people out. I don't want to dox them or anything like that, but they are totally aware of this. They are totally aware of this. And one person's here, which is Vanita. Vanita is one of them that the person trolls. And Karen Sue up there, sweet person up in Oregon. She has a lot of them on hers, and Randy Horton. And this person is taking their picture and putting them into his account, all right, and making it look like, oh, Randy Horton. And he likes to fart a lot, okay? He loves to use the word fart. So if you are any of these broadcasters, go into your moderation and put in words that person would use, like fart, doo-doo, poo-poo. You name it, all the dirty words, fat hands, fat. Okay. I have several words that I have banned from my broadcast here, which is the current ones that he is using. All right. So we need to band together to get rid of this narcissistic troll that is just ruining it for us. Okay. It's not really ruining it. It's just taking up too much of our time. And I don't really need that in my life, y'all. Right? Well, I've seen that photo. Yeah, he's everywhere. Right now, this broadcast, I'm only sharing it up to YouTube. And I did not share it out to Facebook because the guy currently is on my Facebook business page, because anybody can go on the business page, but you can ban them. So I banned, I don't know, probably 20 or 30 accounts from this person. 20 or 30 accounts, y'all. Okay. And if I have to do this every single time, that's 5 minutes every time I have to do this, because I have to go in and delete every single thing. So anyway, I do have several different moderators here on Haps, and I'm going to send each one of them a message. And if somebody can be in my broadcast at I'm not doing it consistently, but if they can be in there and block them, I think I have you, Bernita, in there. So I'm just trying to be proactive, and if we band together, we can get rid of this troll. This troll is very disruptive. And one thing, please do not speak to this person. Don't mention it in the comments. I can see it. Okay. I can see it. And so your comments are being compounded. All right. I had one person that would always want to egg them on, saying stop. And if you ever see anybody saying, "Oh, grandma, you know what? My hair is white, and it is white as a grandmother's hair, but it's naturally white like this." And people try to get their hair white like this. It does not offend me saying that I'm a grandmother, because you know what? My sister's a grandmother and she's younger than me. All right. So granny does not offend me. All right. Mostly, and when I was on Periscope, I would give the person 3 strikes. And a lot of times I converted this person because everybody needs to eat. All right. And I like to teach people how to use their kitchen tools and recipes, and maybe they might get a value out of it. But this person has just been totally disruptive. All right. And I'm sure, I know he was in your broadcast, Captain Rehab, earlier this week. All right. Let's see. So trolls are on hat. Yep. Good morning, Amber. How are you doing? Bernie Dole, how are you doing? Do you know who the troll is yet? No, but the last time I had the person was on Periscope, I have their IP address. So if anybody knows how to get in touch with the IP address, besides going to the FBI and giving it to them and investigating, and they can find out, then we can go that route. Okay. I would definitely, if I could find the person and with an address, I would put him with a lawsuit. Okay. So anyway, wow, I haven't seen the photo. Oh yeah, you haven't seen the photos? Oh my gosh, I took a screenshot of one. I didn't put it up on here, but he is definitely a troll. I tell you what, this guy is all over the place. I'm not sure if I can get into my Facebook business page from here and show you how disruptive he is. It's just awful, y'all. And it just, you know what? I'm such a happy person. This just makes me boil inside, y'all. And it's just one person. This is just one person, because the way they speak, they are uneducated. Okay, very uneducated people. This person probably doesn't even have a high school diploma. I hate to say it, and I'm being stereotyped, but the words he uses are inappropriate. They are like for fourth grade level. He's still in elementary school, a late grade level. Okay. Good morning, Texas Snow Bunny. I do want to tell you how your smile over your cup yesterday. I got my cup out there, and my coffee's getting cold, y'all. And I want to make an egg. So I know their name was on Periscope. Let me see. Oops. 99%. I know who it is. Now you're moderating for saying the word LOL. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. Let me see if I can get this guy up on here. I don't know if I'm not very good at screen sharing and stuff like that. So here we go. Comments. I banned this person. Let me see if I can find out how many people I banned. It's unbelievable on my VIP page here. Manage notifications. Manage edit notification and settings. Manage tools and resources. If you see, okay, I got to figure out how to get into my Facebook business page and show you all the accounts that I've banned from this person. It's jaw dropping. All right. And the only thing is about Facebook, they keep on making new accounts. Like, who has time for this? Oh, another thing about this person, they don't have a job because they're on all the time. They're on different times. Good morning. How are you doing? So I can't find how page quality. Nope. Page information. Edit page. No, I don't want to edit my page. How about settings? Let's see. Banned. Profanity. Let me see. Do we have banned users on here? Merge pages, group roles. All right. Profanities in my page. All right. Limits, banned content. Oh, we're going to branded content. No, we don't have that. All right. So anyway, I got to figure out how I can find those things and put them on there, because it's just, we need to band together. Randy, Vanita, Karen Sue, myself. And if you know of anybody else, please put them on the list, and we can figure out a way of getting this person off of the internet, or at least we know about him. There we go. Thanks. Thank goodness he can't get on the computer to be a troll. He is on the computer to be a troll. K9. Let's see. Rested and all ready to kick off in booty today. I'm married to a narcissist. They are horrible. Exactly, because they never can do no wrong, and they make you feel very bad. But this person is very belligerent in negative words, and just Just not smart, y'all. Okay, let's make an egg. All right, while we're here, while I'm doing it, I'll teach you something really cool. Yesterday we made an egg. This is my egg white that I used in the blueberry muffin that I made for my mom. All right, because there's sugar in there, and I don't want 2 tablespoons of sugar, so I'm putting the egg white in there, and I'm gonna actually crack this open, and we're gonna put the egg white in this side, and then I gotta go for my walk, y'all. I gotta get my 10,000 steps in today. All right, I got it in yesterday. Egg yolk is going right there. Rinse my hand off, and we're going to pump this thing away. 2 egg whites are in the uh, uh, whipped cream maker by Pampered Chef. All right, let me see. I'm going to go back to your comments. Hey, Deb. Me too. I got to work today. Yeah, I got to work today too. I got Lauren up in Chicago area is going to host a party, so I need to get a host packet out to her and start up her party on Facebook. We have 3 people here on HAPS that are actually having parties right now. We have Survive and Thrive Cancer Recovery fundraiser going on, and that's with Shannon. She's with For Humanities, and Natasha Kemp. She's here on Periscope or HAPS also. And then we have Renee Alexander and also Sarah Sparkles are both here on HAPS. So if you need any Pampered Chef, please order on one of those ladies' links. Their links are open. All right, we're just getting this pumped up. We're making the egg whites, all right? All right. A couple more pumps. All right, I think it's done, y'all. Let's take a look. All right. Yeah, it's nice and frothy, okay? So that's the egg whites that we already did up. If you have a, I got to use a big scraper because I used a small one earlier and I didn't do the dishes yet. So anyway, if you, this is what you do with leftover egg whites. You pump them up, okay? And we're going to do, this is going to be a egg in a cloud, okay? Egg in a cloud. All right, there we go. Let's get that out. Put that in there. Put that in the sink. And we have our thing. Thank goodness he can't get on the computer to be a troll. He's already on the computer. Good morning, Linda B. How are you doing? Broke my Pampered Chef. Oh, I love that thing. We just made it. I just have it over in the sink. It's being washed. We just did a whole episode on the ceramic egg cooker. Look, I have my stuff soaking in there. So I can, when I come back, I'll wash them up. All right. Mary, thank you so much for the high five award. I wonder why he just picked on a few people. He talked, the way he talks, he is like probably maybe in 4th or 5th grade education level. All right. So anyway, this one here, we're using the 10-inch fry pan with the lid that goes to the stock pot. I am using my kitchen spritzer, and we're going to put a little oil on it because I want it sliding in the hair. Okay. There we go. Just a little bit. I'm even going to use my finger and spread it out just a little. All right, so this is a little bit different. Yesterday's one, we actually put in the yolk first, but this time we're going to put in the egg whites first. Now, when you put in the egg whites, they will turn brown on the bottom, but this is a different way of doing this. Is an egg in a cloud, or cloud of eggs. It's like a sun. Let's get that down. And you want to marry it together, okay? Make sure it's all connected. All right, tap it down. There you go. There. And this is like the sun is coming through the clouds. All right. There. All right, all done. I'm not doing that all the way down. All right. And you're going to get your egg yolk and you're going to put it right on top. There you go. And we're going to put our lid on it and let it cook. There we go. Isn't that pretty cool? There we go. Got to see it there. Perfect every time. Looks like it's going to be good. Maybe it's a child. No, it's not a child trolling. It is not a child trolling. I don't think a child would have that much free time. And a kid has more important stuff to do than to troll adults. Okay. This is a person with a low IQ and does not have a job. Sits at home all day. And wants to be center of attention, and the only way he can get it is by trolling. Okay, great protein source. I love making these for quick breakfast. Yeah, this is a really good one here. And I only have one yolk because we use the other yolk for the muffin here. So I thought I use up the egg whites this way. Some people only have nasty things to say. Exactly, they only have nasty things to say. So I got my coffee here. Still doing our Haps coffee. Thanks, Haps, for the mug. This mug is actually 12 inches or 12 ounces if you go to the top. And I fill mine up to about 10 ounces of coffee in the mug. It's the same size as my Pampered Chef mug. Okay, there's my Pampered Chef mug. But my Pampered Chef mug, I got a little chip in it. Yeah, it's called chip now, but I still use it, y'all. Okay. So anyway, and I need to get the stains out of that one. See the stains down there? You can get some what is it called? Baking soda and put it on there. All right. Loving your new Haps mug. I know I love my new Haps mug. I like that it's pink on the inside. I didn't realize it's gonna be pink on the inside. But it is good, y'all. All right, so this is going to puff up. Let's get a plate so we can put it on a plate. And when it's done, I can eat it and then go on my walk. All right. I do a lot of work when I go walking. I either listen to a podcast, listen to a HAPS broadcast in the background, or just the news of the day. And then I also do graphics when I'm walking. I have a lot of inspiration when I walk. I do a lot. You see me on my phone the entire time. Good morning, Dimmy. Dimmy, how are you doing? Congratulations on the mug, says Dimmy. Thank you so much. I'm off to bed. Good night, Bernie. Good night. We're having our coffee. You're all done with Tuesday and we're just starting. It's Cinco de Mayo today. Is anybody going out for Cinco de Mayo? Usually Cinco de Mayo and everybody goes out. You're waiting on long lines, so eat at home. Okay, all these days that like St. Patrick's Day, Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, Father, not as much Father's Day, but these big holidays, people go out to dinner, Christmas, and it is the worst day to go out to eat because one, they usually have servers in there that aren't experienced and you have to wait and there's usually a long wait line on days that are like this. Okay, people are like, oh, let's go out Cinco de Mayo, we have to go out and get some chips and salsa and stuff like that, but it's better just to eat it at home. Okay, you're going to spend less time and less money eating at home. I'm using my flamingo mug today. I'm at a friend's home. Oh, are you watching the dog again today? Margarita and patio weather. Yes, and I'm actually sending out messages to people who are local to me to have Pampered Chef patio party or a screened-in porch party or a backyard party, and then that way, because we are open here in Georgia, and a lot of people aren't wearing masks. I hate to say it, but we really aren't. And so this is still on medium heat. I see it puffing up right now. So we have to watch our time on this. I'm working today and eating at home tonight. There you go. So anyway, I'm offering people that I'll do home shows because I think that's where I'll be taking my businesses on the road. And if anybody is local to me, please reach out. I would love to come to your house and we can do a Pampered Chef demonstration. I can't take all my Pampered Chef stuff there, but we can take the stuff for the recipes that we'll be using at your house. So this one here is the sun in the cloud. I forget what we call this thing, but it is great. All right. The egg will be cooked. It's cooking from the top down and the bottom up. The heat is on the bottom, but it's rising and hitting against the glass, and the glass, the heat is going back down into onto the egg, and so it's cooking from the top down also. All right. So we're gonna get a little spatula out. Let me see. Do I have my little one? So we'll do a big one. We'll do the big spatula here. Okay. And remember, use nylon. Silicone or wood on all your Pampered Chef and your tools at home so you don't scratch your pan. All right. So I think I'm trying to see if this is done yet. It's looking done. It's looking done. All right. Let's see how it's going to be. There we go. And it did puff up. Now it will go down, and you can see probably need a few more minutes, a few more seconds on here. I left the heat out. It's a little too soon, but I see a little white on there and I want that white cooked. The bottom of this will be a little brown because there's no way of keeping this totally white unless it's like really, really super low heat. Okay. Let's see. I haven't made this way yet. Yes. Fluff eggplant. Even when others don't wear a mask, I wear one. It's a personal choice. That's exactly right. That egg is going to look good, says K9. I'm working today and eating at home. We already got that one. All right, Demi, love it. Oh my gosh, says Demi. Yeah, so this is definitely a different way of doing an egg. All right. And when you cut it, the egg yolk will still be a little bit runny, and so it'll run all over it. So you have a running sun. The sun is bleeding, y'all. Oh my gosh, yes. So let's pull us back a little bit because I'm going to be opening this up and we'll have it on the plate right there. Got you centered. And let's see. Okay, it's still going. If you put it in here too long, that egg white will deflate on you. Okay, it's like a perfect timing. It's about 4 minutes or so, and it is still puffing up. I do still see it puffing up. All right, I'm thinking it's done. It's still puffing up. Let's see. You can actually see it rise. All right. Usually, when you touch the white, if there's no white on it, it's done. That's one way. All right. I think it's done. I don't want it to go any further. Okay. All right. Yeah, because that one's coagulated right there. All right, so let's turn off our stove. And I'm going to pull this right up. And you can see it comes right up and my pan is nice and clean. If you can't pull this up, you have the wrong pan, okay? Or your pan is all scratched. The bottom of it will be, let me put this down so I don't let it fall off. The bottom will be a lightly golden brown. You see how it is? But it is sturdy enough that you can actually pick it up and eat it. But you see that egg yolk is like over easy, okay? But it is nicely done up on the bottom of it. So you see how nice and golden brown it is. All right, there you go. And there's our egg in the cloud. And you just need a knife and a fork, and we can break this apart and see the sun run. All right, so let's see the sun run. There you go. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, so anyway, you can cut it. All right. And if you want, put some veggies underneath it, wherever you want, or put some bread, toast with it, so you can dip your toast in there. But you can see it's totally cooked all the way through. And, wow. And you can see the yolk. The yolk is nice and runny. Okay. Now we have our sun running. All right. So I'm going to stop the broadcast. And remember, reach out to Randy, Karen Sue. Vanita was already here. We need to band together and get rid of this troll. Do not whatsoever comment on it, on any of the trolls that come in. The person, if you are a moderator, please moderate the comments so that they aren't seen on replays. And I have to go back in, or the broadcast has to go into the individual websites or apps that you share out to, and get rid of the comments and ban that person. All right. Yes. And stop and and add veggies. Yeah, I need some veggies on here, but this was a spare of the moment one. I thought, well, I'll come live and show you how to make this. So anyway, it's nice and wet. Look at this. Nice wet little egg. All right. If you don't want it so wet, just let it cook a little bit more. And it does come hard. Oh, we need some salt, y'all. Brings out the flavor. Okay. There we go. Some salt on there, and there's my breakfast. I have my water over there, and now I'm going to go. After I get done with this, I am going to go walk. All right. So yeah, nice yolk. Add pepper. No, the pepper flakes it up. Then it doesn't look so good. So I don't miss the pepper on it. Tell you the truth, I've stopped using the pepper on the egg because it gives the black spots on it, and then it looks like I don't know what it looks like. Here, I'm going to show you. See, look. It just doesn't look that good with the pepper on it. You see the pepper flakes on it. It just doesn't look as good. It has the white part. All right, just FYI. There you go. All right. So thanks for coming, everybody, and hopefully you found value. And do not talk to trolls. Let's band together and get this person out of our life. All right. We don't need this narcissist person in any of our broadcasts. All right. So thanks for coming in, and I'll see y'all.